This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Son of veteran singer Sanchez among 3 men shot dead in Bedward Gardens. The police have confirmed that one of 3 men shot dead in Bedward Gardens, St. Andrew, in the early hours of Saturday morning is the son of popular entertainer Sanchez, whose given name is Kevin Anthony Jackson. Sanchez's son has been identified as Jackson and the Kids Friday. The other deceased have been identified as 24-year-old Rashid Edwards, otherwise called Boppy Mason, and 18-year-old Keena Ray, otherwise called Brains, both of Bedward Gardens. The death of the young Jackson comes on the same day that Sanchez is burying his mother, Bridget Gardner Ivy, who passed away earlier this month in Canada at age 74. When news of her death broke, it was reported that Sanchez, a veteran singer with an extensive gospel catalogue and who was very close to his mother, was too distraught to speak to the media. His mother was a devoted Christian. Reports are that about 4:50 a.m., the police responded to a call of gunshots being fired in the area where the 3 men were reportedly among a group playing dominoes. On their arrival, the men were discovered lying along a dirt track in the vicinity of a football field with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. They were assisted to the hospital, where all 3 were pronounced dead. No one has been arrested in relation to the killing. The Major Investigation Division of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is probing the incident. Jamaican man arrested in Fort Lauderdale on suspicion of impregnating 13-year-old girl. A Jamaican man has been arrested in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on suspicion that he impregnated a 13-year-old girl. The teenager gave birth to a boy on January 26. A report in the Sun-Sentinel newspaper says 23-year-old Anthony Alex Brown of Lauderdale Lakes was arrested Tuesday in Fort Lauderdale on 1 count of a lewd and a lascivious act against the victim, aged 12 to 16 years old. According to an arrest warrant, the girl's mother called the Lauderdale police in June 2021 when she learned the teenager was 7 weeks pregnant. The woman told the police she wanted to pursue charges against Brown. It is alleged in the warrant that the police found sexually explicit text messages between the girl and Mr. Brown on her cell phone from February to June 2021. Court records show the suspect has since been released after paying a $75,000 bond. He was ordered to surrender his Jamaican passport. Government spent $8 million during visit of William and Kate, says OPM. The Office of the Prime Minister is reporting that a total of $8 million was spent during the visit of Their Royal Highness the Duke and the Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate Middleton, to Jamaica in March. According to a budget released by the OPM, the government spent $4,198,129 for the King's House State Dinner and $422,615 on transportation, which included fuel and vehicle rental charges. The OPM has also reported that $804,576 was allocated for portable toilets, cleaning services, decor, and rental, among other things, while $302,965 was allocated to printing programs, labels, stickers, and promotional electronic banners. At the same time, $122,829 was used for media and support accreditations. The government paid $50,000 for the culture performers at the Trenchtown Culture Yard, and $31,687 was allocated as contingency. The remaining $2 million was reportedly spent on welfare and hospitality, bringing the total to $8,004,698.35. Amid outrage from the public, Minister without portfolio in the OPM, Robert Nesta Morgan, in a tweet on Saturday, stated that he did not say there would be no cost to the country for the royal visit during a press conference ahead of the visit. "I did say there will be cost including security, etc.," Morgan tweeted. During the press conference, Morgan, when asked about the cost for the royal visit, stated the government doesn't pay for royal visits. "There are obviously going to be costs if a VIP is coming to the country. There will obviously be cost as it relates to personal security. It happened with President Barack Obama. It happens with any dignitary that comes to Jamaica. The country foots a cost. The royal visit of William and Kate to the Caribbean formed part of celebrations marking the 70th anniversary Platinum Jubilee of the coronation of Her Majesty the Queen, which also saw William and Kate making stops in Belize and the Bahamas over 1 week from March 19 to 26. The couple arrived in Jamaica on March 22 and departed March 24. $554 million seized, the largest in JCF history, says Chang. National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang says the more than $3.8 million and a Canadian $30,000 found at a house in Montego Bay following Tuesday's cocaine bust in the resort city is the largest sum seized during a police operation in the history of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The police had reported that on Tuesday, April 26, 2022, a pre-dawn operation led by the Narcotics Division and supported by the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force and the Divisional Police was carried out in the swanky Coral Gardens community in St. James. A vehicle was intercepted and during a search, cocaine weighing approximately 11 kilograms with a street value of $88 million was found. Subsequent to the seizure, a search was conducted at a house in Coral Gardens where the police discovered the cash. This is the largest seizure of illegitimate cash in the history of the police operation, Dr. Chang had said. Assistant Commissioner of Police Clifford Chambers, head of the Area 1 Police Division, concurred. It is considered to be one of the biggest financial fines associated with drug smuggling in Jamaica, ACP Chambers said. So far, 2 people have been taken into custody in connection with the drug bust. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. On Friday, Parish Judge Sanchez Smith Ashley ordered that one of the arrested individuals be charged or released by 6 p.m. on Tuesday, May 3, after a habeas corpus application was made on his behalf by his attorneys. The court was informed by detectives that the investigations into the seizure are at a sensitive stage and that the suspect is to be questioned on May 3. The individual is being represented by attorneys Martin Thomas, Henry McCurdy, and Michael Hemmings. Meanwhile, ACP Chambers noted that in 2005, the United States had requested the extradition of the owner of the house where the large stash of cash was found, but it was blocked by the court. Dr. Chang lauded the police for their excellent work, which led to the drug bust and the subsequent money find. It is a reflection of the quality of work that is being done and the improved intelligence the police have in all areas, and due to which they have been able to apprehend more and more of the criminal elements, Dr. Chang told the news. But there are a large amount of them out there. The contract killing introduces a new element, which is harder to catch, but they are catching them. They are harder to apprehend in their early stage, but we make amends. The police are making adjustments, Dr. Chang said. 8 road fatalities in 1 week push road deaths total to 143, says RSU. 8 people were killed in 6 fatal crashes during the 1-week period April 23 to 29, according to the latest statistics released on Friday by the Road Safety Unit. The latest fatalities have pushed the number of people killed in motor vehicle crashes since the start of the year to 143. This is from a total of 125 fatal crashes. Those killed in the past week include 3 passengers of private motor cars, 2 private motor car drivers, 2 motorcyclists, and a driver of a public passenger vehicle. Meanwhile, the RSU is reporting that fatal crashes and fatalities have decreased by 3% and 1% respectively when compared with a similar period in 2021. The unit said that while the projection at the start of the year was for an 8% decrease in road fatalities this year, when compared to 2021, the projection based on the first quarter is for a 6% decrease instead. So far, pedestrians account for 22% of the road users killed as at April 29. Motorcyclists account for 26%, while drivers of private motor vehicles account for 23%. The category of road users deemed most vulnerable, and which is made up of pedestrians, pedal cyclists, motorcyclists, and pillion riders, account for 56% of the road users killed as at April 29. Males account for 84%, while females account for 16% of the road fatalities recorded so far this year. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.